Guys, welcome to the channel. This is Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. I hear somebody saying welcome to the family. Bismillah, the start of something. Um, Rich Rising, Grand Rising. Is that y'all say? Or however you say it? That. O cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you're my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I'm unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my will with your soul, for I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings that I need. I release all fear and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence now and forever. So the message is Pisces, the world tried to tame you, to label you, to make you small, but you are the ocean, vast. Good morning, Aaron. I love you. Welcome. Thank you for being here. You are the ocean. So, first and foremost, it says the world first and foremost, what happened was, because same thing happening here, I pushed the button, we was on go. Everything was, the lights, camera, action was rolling, but somehow we got kicked off, which threw alarms to me because I was trying to figure out how we got kicked off the website. I was also a little bit afraid that we wasn't going to be able to get back on under the same title. So scheduled for a certain point. So divine timing, is always a thing. 8:15. 8:15 was the time. I pushed the button. Y'all came on, and then it kicked us off. So that would be resembling maybe a delay. Um, but like I said, I also got a little bit afraid that we wouldn't be able to get to the same connection. But we did. So no harm, no foul. Okay? No harm, no foul. A lot of things taking place because messages coming out of the sky yesterday, back to back to back. So y'all have been pre-programmed. It would be predestined, pre-programmed to be somewhere at an appointed date and place, divine timing. All right, and because you live on the 3D realm or in the 3D realm, some things can, potentially happen to throw some things maybe out of whack or off schedule. But just because that happens doesn't necessarily mean that it's over and done with, right? All right, so Write it down. You already know. You're pre-programmed, destined, appointed time, appointed place. The schedule has already been initiated. Now, certain things have been happening. Hi, Athena. I love you. Welcome. Thank you for being here. The poll is a lie. I hit no instead of yes because I didn't slow down and read it right, but make note. Okay, it was intentional. So,
Something went wrong. Please try again.
ain't nobody asked her nothing, but you heard her. Something went wrong. Please try again. While Athena's saying something went wrong, please try again. So Athena says she clicked the wrong button. But I'm going to tell you why she clicked the wrong button. Because normally when the poll question goes up, it says yes or no. The answers were reversed this time. I put no and then yes. Because I have been pre-programmed to put yes or no. Because that's the way it's always given. Yesterday, I intentionally reordered it. And it's funny because I thought everybody would read it, but I also didn't think everybody would read it because we're pre-programmed to do specific things. So she read it and then she went to click. That's probably how that happened. But when she went to click, she didn't realize it had been reordered. So Athena, I get it. It was intentional. The reordering was intentional, which means put it into the timeline. Put it into Earth School lessons. What got reordered? What got clicked or checked that shouldn't have been clicked or checked? Now, this weekend, a lot happened, right? And so, for all intents purposes, I'm just going to show you something because I'm going to show it to you first, and then you let your mind simmer on it, and then y'all tell me your thoughts. Okay?
Days.
So we're being interactive today, all right? So this is a hands-on type of message, okay? Because you got to put your hands on it. You got to pinpoint where something went awry, okay? Now, hopefully this is here, but I need for y'all to pay attention, right?
So everything that went down was yesterday, September 10th, correct? Today is September 11th. Everything that went down was yesterday, September 10th. So if yesterday was September 10th, how on God's green earth is there a book with this title if everything happened yesterday? I would love to hear your opinions in the comments below. And if we scroll down and we look at the published date, how would anybody love to chime in on how y'all think that happened? I think that my theory is correct.
I think that my theory is correct too. Um, I'm gonna let her finish her theory, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what I already been telling y'all.
Wow, what a messy, messy job. Just messy. Just messy. Wow, y'all. And if you think I made this up, go look it up for yourself. I saw it in the comments somewhere. I was like, there's no way that
Mind y'all,
it was September
it has
10th.
been taken down. Okay, so it has been not her video, but the actual the book that went up has been taken down. Now, imagine the Akashic records being changed on the 10th because something life-changing happening. The Akashic records gets changed on the 10th because this is when it was displayed, right? But you can't change that. You can't change that. So the Akashic records put it down on the date that it actually happened. Maybe. Or maybe it got changed. Take it how it resonates. Y'all figure it out because we're going to have a discussion. Now, so if a man, I'm now,
I would love to hear your opinions in the comments below.
all right, stop moving.
And if we scroll down, if everything happened yesterday?
Fuck. All right, let's see.
I would love to hear you.
Why are you not screenshotting?
Below.
See what I'm saying?
If we
It's
scroll
always
down,
something.
Earth, is there a book with this title? If everything happened yesterday.
Why are you not screenshotting? You see what I'm saying? Y'all see me pushing buttons.
And if we scroll God's Green Earth, is there a book with this title? If everything happened yesterday.
Y'all, I hear it screenshotting, but it's not screenshotting. It's weird because I know I hear it. So let me go to my pictures and see if it's there. Because I hear it screenshotting. But mind you, it's not screenshotting. Yeah, they trying to say... Yeah. All right, let me see. I had already screenshotted anyway, so let me just go look for it because fuck them. Because I literally hear it in the back. Okay, now, this is the title of the book. All right? This is the title of the book. Now, this is the date that the book came out. Hey, Hadish, love you. All right, so y'all seen the title, y'all seen the date. That happened the day before it happened. Now, Houseway, how do you have a book drop day before an incident happened titled The Incident That Happened? I need answers. So y'all let me know. Let me know. Just say it in the comments. Say it in the comments. Say it in the comments. Because I need for y'all to tell me I love you more if y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. Did y'all not hear me multiple times say they're tweaking and altering the timeline? Yep, I done said that to y'all multiple times. Mind you, now it's leaving traces of tweaking and manipulating. It went down, it came down as fast as it went up, but as y'all know, the internet, which is slow right now, because what the fuck is it doing? It's throwing me off schedule, because I'm waiting, but hey, I just told y'all, something got clicked that didn't. That wasn't supposed to. The answer was yes, and mind you, no got clicked. So we wait patiently. Mind you, I can't see anything. I can't see my title. I can't see anything, which is also the reason why I normally put the one screen here to make sure that everything is going to go the way it needs to go, because if anything goes awry, because, you know, I be glitching shit, but here we are. So do y'all know it's other time to rise and people ain't letting it, and yo. So I'm gonna just go with what this morning, because I love what Athena's saying, because I can see her in front. But Athena, that was a word for you. You heard what I said. I can see you in front. So congratulations to you. It seemed like you about to get pushed to the front of a line. Cause hey, I said what I said. Pisces, the world tried to tame you, to label you, to make you small, but you are the ocean. And meanwhile, Athena, literally, I didn't mean to say what, but it said, it's here. What it got said. You got pushed to the front of the line. Athena also says, and I'm, y'all, this is really getting on my nerves, because why is everything so fucking slow? I'm able to move between, okay, so I'm able to move between timelines a whole lot faster, but something is happening. Normally when it's in the middle, remember I said it's this, and when this starts to happen, the action goes down in the middle, like this area right here is where the action goes down, okay? That gave me fertile, so take it how it resonates, and that demonstration turned out to be sexual. Okay, so everybody, and for some reason I was going to say every morning, so take it how it resonates. Um, Athena, Aaron, um, we got Hadish is under another name, but that's his name. So in case y'all don't know, um, Greg, Greg, good morning, welcome. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm sitting here giving out guidance. So take it how it resonates. Mike, welcome. Good morning. Thank you for being here. The family's all here. The gang's all here. But mind you, I already said that when I started the message from the beginning. They said, "Welcome to the family." So welcome to the family. The gang's all here. Um, the man told me yesterday. Y'all remember when I said I raised my hand when I went through the dark night of the soul because you have to know that God is about to send you to hell, and when God sends you to hell, you have to. We're on a recovery mission. All right. Well, apparently the gang's all here. Welcome to the family. So somebody may have just shown up that is now a part of the collective. All right. Take it how it resonates. Um, we also have some people who are a part of the collective, have been around, still around, and y'all may have seen them depart, but they still here, just so y'all know. Because I've been picking them up for a while. And some of the old names that y'all remember, like if y'all go back to so apparently everybody's coming back full circle. So long lost family members that have been a part of the channel. Kevin, I see you. Good morning. Um, Let me see. Kevin was there this morning as well. Lord CUBU. Athena, Mike, Lord, but why am I missing somebody? Mind you, I feel like they're here, but they're unaccounted for. All right, so something could be unaccounted for. Take it how it resonates. Um, what was I gonna say? Like, because that was also the distraction. Everything went full circle. The world tried to tame you, try to tame you. Athena, you got pushed in the front. So let's see. Some of us been putting in the work when to step up, off, or let go and hold the wheel. We hear Miss T. All right, so then it said, you gotta know when to hold them. I said this yesterday. Know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. The man showed up, and I told y'all, the man gave, initially it was all good. He said, he had to love the hell out of her. He said he had to go to hell to recover his wife, and then he had to love the hell out of her. But then I said, I love how he put that. I love how he put that. Um, but I noticed male chauvinist traits. So when people are talking to you, noticing the red flags. And of course, everybody may have a flag. Everybody may have a something, but certain traits I'm not fucking with. Like male chauvinist energy, y'all can get somebody else to do it. And I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of y'all men, and I'm not saying all of y'all, and take it how it resonates. So if it hit hard and it hurt your heart, fuck you, because it's supposed to, okay? So take it how it resonates. Talk to your mama, all right? Now, a lot of men don't respect a woman's opinion, don't respect women themselves. Because how the hell can you not respect the fact that you came from a woman? You came and got your name from a woman. It's Tupac, okay? But mind y'all, when the world needs change, y'all, and I'm going to say a lot of men who are supposed to be guardians, soldiers, protectors of women are fucking failing. Failed. Epic fucking failure. Because do y'all not have eyes? Do y'all not have fucking spiritual eyes? Do y'all not have ears? Do y'all not have common fucking sense? Don't say it like that. I know. Okay, do y'all not have common sense, gentlemen? Y'all want to be coddled. So y'all gonna be mad because I said it the way I said it. But look at your fucking life. Look what you're doing. Look what y'all doing. Y'all see that the world is calling for a change. Even rats know better, okay? They did experiments and tests on rats. And the female rats got away from the male rats because y'all are fucking disgusting. A lot of y'all are disgusting. Do with that information what y'all will. Take it how it resonates. If you mad, probably because you have the disgusting gene. All right? Now, I said, what if God was one of us? Do y'all not hear me when I asked y'all that question? Do y'all see the stuff that's happening in the world? Amazing miracles, different whatever, and all the bullshit. Because I know y'all see the bullshit. Hey, Sonny, love you. Thank you for being here. Everybody's showing up. Everybody's showing up. So that means that the collective, they said the gang's all here. Everybody's showing up. Everybody's signature is on earth at this moment in time. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. So the man, the universe sent him, is what he said. So I told y'all I'm using my free will. Yesterday I said I'm using my free will to pay off my house in full. So I created a GoFundMe because I want to pay off my house in full. Now, some will help. Some will watch. Some will, cheer me on, likes, comments, shares. Everything. Because it all helps. It all counts. The GoFundMe link is there. Do with that information what you will, because God is going to put something in your spirit or not, right? So as I was doing that, because mind y'all, I came downstairs, I was getting ready to do some videos. I came downstairs to get the outfit that I was going to put on, and all of a sudden, the universe says, put up a GoFundMe. I didn't come downstairs to put up a GoFundMe. Like, I'm okay. So why are we doing? Don't even ask. I started putting up the GoFundMe. Okay, so and from the time me coming downstairs to grab what I need to grab, I got set here. Put the GoFundMe up. Put the GoFundMe up. So in the process of me putting the GoFundMe up, a guy was texting me on Marketplace. He wanted to come over and get some tires that I had. So I was kind of not paying attention to him because I was trying to listen to see, like, what are we doing here? Why are we doing this? Because, what's happening? The universe, you don't get to tell the universe how to bless you. I already told y'all it's a lot of blessings happening at this moment in time. You don't get to tell the universe how to do it. Just do it, okay? Because even though we put that there, it may not even be that does the thing. And let me show you why and tell you why. So I was putting that up, and I didn't realize the guy was talking to me. All I did was set my address because, that's what I do. And I continued to keep doing the GoFundMe because I was trying to find a picture of my house and this and the third, and I couldn't get the picture to kind of go to the screen. So thank you, Aaron. Love you. So all of a sudden, this man is here. I'm done. This man is here. Mind you, I just got done posting it, but I needed to do some videos because they're still talking to me and telling me what to do, right? So I go outside. As soon as I open this gate, open my garage door, the man is already at the door, so I went that way because I didn't see him. So I went to my side door, which is by my garage and through my kitchen. He's at my front door, but I'm saying hello, hello, hello. He's not responding. Anyway, by the time he comes around, he realizes I'm here. The man has this huge ass smile on his face. And he says, I'm about to bless you. I stopped in my tracks because we just put this thing up, and now this guy is here. The tires were $45. Now, I'm going to give y'all some information, but literally this information is also tied to tomorrow's message. Because, again, you are already on a scheduled and appointed time. So if you are here right now, go and hit the notify. You can do it after we leave here, but notify that you get that message because it's already put out into the universe. It creates an appointment time for you. There's things that are happening. So you're being notified. You're being put on notice. So he looks at the charts. He's like, there he is. There they are. Da 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 da. But okay, so let me stay on track with that because then there's something else that happened. But I'm going to give you some information. 47.25 is what he said, which was strange because the tires were up there. It's 2 tires. I don't even know what they go to. They might have went to a lawnmower or something. I'd never even checked. I just put the thing up there. I didn't need them, so, you know. $45 is what I had them online for. All right? He shows up and hands me $100 bill. I said, are you sure? He says, on my way over here, I was told to give this to you. I said, can I give you a hug? Only because a lot of people are not obedient to things that they hear. When spirit puts in their mind or their, subconscious, do this. Mind you, the man ain't never met me before. He knows nothing about me. He's contacted me on Marketplace. So we have not had any exchanges. Mind you, I told y'all, his exchange with me, I wasn't even paying attention to because I was told to do something. So I'm putting this into the universe because I'm using my free will. Like, a lot of us don't use our free will as much as we should. Meaning, just say what it is. Like, we be going through whatever and we forget that the universe is at our service. And we are at the universe's service. All right, so he gives me a hug. This man then proceeds to start talking to me about spiritual things. And I'm not going to get into his full conversation because it pertains to tomorrow's message. But literally, the thing that he said that rang bells and triggered, he said, make sure, and mind you, he's doing this. Make sure that you understand that some things will be given as a blessing, but you have to have discernment because that's the way it comes in. Now, freeze frame that because y'all be mindful. Remember, I told y'all, when the right thing is on the way, so is the wrong thing. We have to have discernment in a situation. In the universe, God will use your enemy to give you a message. The devil knows scripture. But also, let's be mindful because I feel like there's the biggest trick that has ever been played on the world and humanity. And take it how it resonates. We see with our eyes, but we don't listen, spiritually to what people are really saying, right? So I did a video this weekend, and it was an angel and a light and a dark. I'm gonna just say that, a light and a dark. And so the reason why I did the videos is because y'all know I love me some Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates was doing a giveaway. Mind you, I did a giveaway. Ain't nobody even going. So apparently it's hard to do a giveaway. But he was doing a giveaway. The giveaway is for a deluxe set of, CDs, right? Okay, so I did the video. But in the video, mind you, it started to do this thing. The concept of it just started to magically appear, right? And I'm like, okay. So what ended up happening was, y'all know I've been doing the, the royal, crown and this, that, and the third for a lot of the videos. And so I laid out the outfit like, how your first day of school or when you're ready to do something, like you got to be prepared. So when it's a special day, you lay your whole outfit out so you got everything so you don't forget anything. So everything got laid out. The light got laid out and the dark got laid out. Both in their energy, okay? You can't have one without the other. It has to be balanced, right? but one gets a super uplift and the other one gets a super, it is da 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 da. But remember, I said, what if God was one of us? So take it how it resonates. Do not forget that phrase. Because if y'all are saying and seeing the end of times, knowing that we are, don't let the reset affect you, but we are being reset. And I told y'all what the choices are. On this side, the choice is total destruction. Everything is wiped away, starts all over again. The other one is the old system, the old structure. We can't go back to it. It's broken. It's already been dissolved. They're trying to restart it back under that. Hell no, we won't go. Okay? Mind you, be mindful of the man, 4725. Okay? Be aware. So, I did the videos. I was doing the video. Mind you, the shit was weird. I woke up at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm over here preparing a ritual to go down. I'm about to set this video up and do all these things. So I got the light and then I have the dark. But what starts to transpire is because I'm following the directions. I got on my white gloves. And mind you, what was happening was, if y'all go through the video, remember I said the family jewels was stolen. Remember I told y'all that night, Friday night, because for some reason everything is happening all around all at once, but it's like doing third, like a movie scene or something, right? So the family jewels were stolen. If you look in the video, the necklaces where you would put the, the necklace that went to the kingdom and the crown is gone. So when you see me pick it up and throw it, it's because it's missing. It's supposed to be picked up. Mind you, this is giving two energy, but it's a light and a dark again, but it's giving twin energy. So what ends up happening is the bracelet, the thing that sits all the bracelets and stuff on them, like you would see, like when you go in the jewelry store and it's a roll, it's empty. And it was a little bit dark, so you might not be able to see a certain couple of things. Mind you, also in the video, the pew pew, okay? You don't see that. But it's between the light and the dark. You should see part of it, but you don't see it. The thing that y'all may have missed was that in the process of everything that was happening, the one that was in white was picking up everything. They was the ones that was, making sure that this is missing, this is missing, this is missing. So if these things are missing and now I got to go figure it out, they would think that the dark one was the one that was coming. That wasn't who was coming. The angel was coming. So, okay, mind you, this was not even thought through in my brain. I was just following what was being given. I was following the instructions. I didn't know how everything was going to sum itself up. It's 4 videos, right? Y'all. Either I have the spirit of a film master or something and inside of me, or it is the fact that I pay attention to detail, or it is, I don't know. Because how this shit ended up playing itself back out was crazy to me, because I'm like, how the fuck did you do that, even in the right direction? Anyway, so what happens is, you see the light outfit, you see the dark outfit, you see the hands of the light is crossing over into the dark. There's a lip gloss there. There is so many different things, jewels and gems inside of the video, right? And so that, just so y'all know, that was the only reason why I did the video, was for that. And mind you, I hate that fucking song. Stutter is not, like, some of the bars in it, the part that I did was the best part. The fact that he keeps trying to throw this stinking asshole, and I said what I said, in the mix of everything, like it's the worst video vixen ever. But it also keeps being a thing with always trying to throw hoes in a situation. And I ain't judging, because we all be a hoe to somebody, and I'm definitely going to do some hoe shit when I got a nigga. Okay, so take it how it resonates. I'm not judging. But literally some stuff happened and played itself out after that, right? Which, when I woke up in the morning, people can't stand by themselves. It's sad that, because for some reason the conversation was, I know what's wrong with that situation. I don't feel like anything is wrong with anybody. But for some reason, when I wake up, that's what I hear. This person is afraid to stand by themselves. This is the reason why they do certain things, right? But mind you, I also read it's almost like they're trying to gaslight, but nobody cares. Nobody cares. So I said that ain't gonna work, because the thing is, some people would ruin their life, their reputation, their money, their everything, not realizing all you was gaslighting was yourself. All you were gaslighting was yourself the whole entire time. Like, everybody expects you to do this. And which came to mind, a person said to me one time, because I used to be an individual, I didn't give a fuck what a person said. There has been so many guys that have lied on me and said, I messed with her. No, you didn't. How did you do that when I was messing with, I done been in long-term relationships. Like, I done did some shit, so don't get it fucked up. But in real life, no, you didn't. And I'm going to own every piece of, dick that I ever had. But no, you didn't. And then come to find out, they was mixing up me and my cousin. Because mind you, I would never date you. I dated always a certain type of person. Mind you, I stayed in them relationships for a long period of time. So I would say, I don't give a fuck what them people think, because they would be telling stories to people saying, this, that, and the third about me, and never cared. It wasn't until somebody that I really truly loved said to me one time, you should care. Because these people could be potentially messing up your reputation or making people think certain things about you. But I can't stop nobody from thinking what they thinking. That's what I said to them. Yeah, it don't matter, but when you hear it, you should stop it. You need to check them. Because somehow they had this person thinking that I did something that I didn't fucking do. Mind you, I would own up to it if I did it, but I didn't do it. Now, that don't equate for another situation, because I was drunk and, whatever happened. So I don't know. And the person kept asking me, and bitch, what the fuck? Like, stop asking me shit, because I'm not entitled to tell you anything. You don't have to tell anybody anything. Anyway, long story short, it wasn't until that person literally told me to, like, I know they cared. So the reason why they was telling me was because you don't want that out in public like that. And like I said, I done had a nigga once in my face tell me, you remember we dated such and such? Never dated you. Oh, you lived out Liberty Court, such and such? Nigga, I've never lived there. That was my cousin. So her name is Alicia. Two wrong people. Mind you, another thing that happened, I've never met anybody. My name is Talicia, but it's two girls that I met and that lived where I was from that had almost a similar name. Matter of fact, this bitch is my cousin too. The other one is my cousin, but we never grew up. I have cousins, family in Jersey, because when I was younger, my parents moved to Jersey. One of my brothers was born in Jersey, my middle brother. And so my family is huge, and we have a lot of family in Jersey. So that side of the family has another girl named something similar to mine. It's almost spelled something similar, but not the same. Anyway, she moved to where I'm from, to Delaware. Long story short, she contracted something or another. So when people started saying this, that, and the third, now that ring a bell, because hell to the no. I'm not going to let you put that on me. So that was another thing that all of a sudden, because now you got this person named this and this person named this person has, but they're misspeaking. So fix it, okay? Because no way, Jose, all right? Anyway, so it's a case of mistaken identity. Take it how it resonates, okay? So anyway, we got to go back. So I did the videos. The first video just shows nothing but, like your school clothes laid out, with all the essential assignment, the things that you need, and all the clues that you would need as to what happened. The second video was you seeing how the light side had already started to, get dressed and pick up the stuff. But the things that are seen but not seen is that, you pull your skirt up, but technically the angel has the strap you know how women wear a garter belt? The angel got it under her dress. The nigga said maybe I might get her to lift her skirt up, but mind you, when she lift her skirt up, it's danger. Cause nigga, you gonna get missing. So anyway, all subliminal shit, but like, you know, stuff that you are, I think that's the word, but things that correlate if, you know, you get the whole synopsis. Like, if you want to get a little bit of the story, you don't know what happened. If you get partial of the story, you don't know what happened. When you get the whole story, you know what happened, right? Okay. So, even when you get the whole story, you still don't know the story. Because it's always two sides to a story. His side and her side. His story and her story. The world tried to tame you, to label you, to make you small, but you are the ocean. So his story would be telling all of these different, you know, da 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 da. Her story different. All right? His story is a lie. They're not telling you everything. But also, they try to tame you and make you small by telling his story. Now, the man, as he was talking, and again, we're not going to go over his whole story because it's tomorrow. But as he was talking, he says, "Did you see the message that I sent you?" No. I said, in the process, when you were sending me the messages, I was doing my GoFundMe, right? I was doing the thing. Because again, I'm using my free will into the universe. I said, I want to pay my mortgage off fully, completely. Not that I want to do, you know, payment after. I want to pay it off fully and completely. All right. So I'm doing that. But now let's be mindful, because now there's two sides to a story. He asked me if I saw the message. I said no. But he would think that I saw the message or read the message, because on Facebook Messenger, when a person responds to you, it shows that they saw the message. I didn't see the message. I just responded because I was busy. So I didn't focus on what he was saying. I was just trying to give him the information to what he said, because, you know, I'm trying to make sure that everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm making my money, but also while I'm doing something else. All right. So on his end, maybe he might have thought that I lied, because, bitch, how you not going to see the message but you responded? I was busy. I was doing something. Anyway, never even paid attention. So he asked me, did you see the message? I said no, because I was in the middle doing da-da-da-da. But now, you know, he's here. He done handed me the $100. The universe told him to give it to me. So I'm now on several different things. Mind you, that's not the only thing that was given and gifted to me yesterday after I said that, okay? So I comes in, because I'm going to skip all the parts, because, again, we're going to go back tomorrow. I came and I sat down here and I started back messing with the GoFundMe, but then something dawned on me. I went back to his message, because let me see what the fuck he said. So when I go to the message, remember I told you I had the thing up for $45 flat. He had sent me a message offering me $47.25. Is that not strange to y'all? Okay, so mind you, I still didn't pick it up. I'm just sitting here because, again, my mind is on, like, why are we doing these things? Because this is Earth School. And if you're new here at Earth School, we read the universe. You know, there's so much more to messages than just cards. The universe will tell us the story, because everybody's not connected to cards. I'm not a tarot reader. I can read tarot, but I read the universe better than anything. All right. So I'm saying something to my son. I said, it was $45. Why would he offer me $47.25? my son said, Mom, that's not a random number. Like, that's not a, no, my son said, Mom, that seems to be, that's a random number. And I said, nothing is random. So let me look up what 4725 is. So he offered me 4725, but in the process of him coming, the universe told him to give me more money. All right, so I go back and I'm like, hold on, because my son is right. That's random, but nothing is random. So let's go see what this means. So I go over here because y'all, I'm going to go to where I was, and let's hope we can find it. If not, we're just going to do it again. Computer's moving very slow, so there's that. So when I look it up, 4725, it goes into breaking down the numbers, the 4, the 2, the 7, the 5, all the numbers, right? But mind y'all, I don't know if y'all remembered a long time ago, like a couple years ago, I told y'all, for some reason, when the messages started being a little, everybody was in everybody's business. So fuck it, throw all the zodiacs in the sign in the middle of the table, mix them all up. We just gonna do Pisces because everybody gonna come look at us anyway because they fucking nosy. But mind you, we gonna get messages for this person, that person, and everything else. Whatever the universe wishes to drop in our spirit, that's what we gonna get. But mind you, that's why I tell y'all all the time, take what resonates with you, because you're forgetting that you are the embodiment of so many different other zodiacs. That's why they be mad when we pull a them on them, right? They be so upset, but meanwhile they started this bullshit. So I go to look up the number, and the number pops up everything that is, all the positivity, because remember I told y'all I was not inserting that into the system. So even when I did numbers and things of that nature, I made sure that it stayed on the other side of, the situation, because we was going to push y'all, elevate y'all to the next level. But it also was reminiscent of when I told y'all that God told me, because not to help somebody, and I did it, and then I got in trouble. Like, I got my ass handed to me by the universe. They said, if you're so good at doing such and such, then do it yourself. And I told y'all I cried. Literally, if you've ever been really disconnected from God, and was disconnected from God, listen, that feeling is like no other. Mind you, even in the process of me crying and being overly dramatic at the time, God still was showing me that I'm gonna still walk you through it, but I ain't gonna touch nothing, because let's see what happens. And then remember, I told y'all I did this thing where trust your second mind and not the first one, but they said you can trust the first one. So some reason yesterday they went back and they showed me where the fuck is this at? Otherwise, I think I'm gonna have to do it again. All right, so we just gonna do it again. All right, 4725, spiritual meaning. Let's see what happens. So this number carries a layered message made of the vibrations 4, 7, 2, and 5, and their combined energy for stability, building strong foundations, divine protection, discipline, and grounded effort. 7, spiritual awakening, higher wisdom, inner knowing, and divine guidance. 2, balance, harmony, relationships, and trusting in divine timing. 5, change, freedom, new opportunities, and personal growth. Message as a whole. Seeing the number 4725 is a sign that you're being guided to make real practical changes. 5, that align with your soul. Okay, let me go back. 425 is a sign that you're being guided to make real practical changes. I don't know why they did it like this, but they went backwards, I guess. So 5 that aligns with your soul. 5, that aligns with your soul path. 7, while also building a secure foundation. 4, and staying in harmony with others. 2, it's like your angels are saying, you're transforming, stay balanced, stay grounded, and keep trusting your inner voice, the inner voice that's guiding you through this shift. It can also mean a big life change is coming that will bring more stability. You are supported by your spiritual team as you release old cycles. Trust that even if life feels chaotic, it's actually reorganizing in your favor. Period, right? So it might have said something a little bit different to that effect, but Same scenario. All right. So something about it though, because I told y'all, the man, I don't know, he was giving me, the universe sent you, but don't trust it. Don't trust it, because he was giving me messages like shadow messages, right? So I'm talking to you as a light being because I'm doing this and you're speaking my language, but reading between the lines, I'm picking up something else. Hey, Stephanie, welcome. Thank you for being here. So what I did was, I asked it, came and checked also, what is the dark side of 4725? Because y'all have been being taught to focus on everything at the same time. So when this exists, so does this, because we got to keep this thing balanced. And if you don't know all the information, you could miss a step. And I said, we're doing something that is like a rewind of something, as if, like I told y'all, them messing with the time and how did something happen the day before, the date went up. How did a book go up about a man's before the time? It don't make sense. But mind you, y'all saw it. It was there. So the dark side of 4725, so you can fully understand the energy of it. While it's the light side is about divine alignment and positive changes, its shadow, why are you moving? Don't move, stay still. Its shadow warns of what can block or distort energy. Because when the right thing is on the way, so is the wrong thing. Now, not for nothing, and again, I'm going to repeat this. It don't matter about the color. If you are for me and you love me, I am for you and I love you, right? But there is a distinction or a separation that's happening right now in the universe, because they wish for you to have to pick a side. Meanwhile, the sides have already been chosen. Don't forget who God is. When people are saying, this evil comes in this, because they keep saying something about, what is the saying? Something isn't necessary. What are they saying? They're saying like a battle isn't necessary. It is if God says it is. And nothing that's happening right now is a coincidence. Everything is the way it's meant to be. Because even he tried to touch on, the thing that happened in office and this, that, and the third. I don't give a shit about none of that. Anything and everything, and literally, as I was talking to him, that's what I said. God is in control. Like, everybody mad about how this went down and how that went down. Y'all don't realize this is the best timeline ever. I told you. They said this timeline is da-da-da-da-da. Like, it's a lot of stealing, a lot of scamming, but it's also a lot of truth and a lot of revelations, things being revealed on this timeline. So it seems rather chaotic, but it's about what you want to focus on. So if you only trying to focus on one thing, not realizing everything exists, because you need to be informed, but we don't need to be afraid. We need to have the facts, but we also don't need, whatever, all the other. So you need everything, right? So it shadow warns of what can block or distort the energy. Now, if I had already been given the positive message, why would I want to know the other side? Because I'm me and this is what I do. Because we are on Earth School and we are all in needing to be in the know. If you are a guide, a teacher, a student, walking around here in life, you need to know the truth. And no matter what the truth is, let people be people. Because not for nothing, you could hate me today and love me tomorrow. It gave Scarface vibes. Another Quaalude, she'll love me again. It just needs a moment. But how about I never stop loving you? How about you get chastised because I love you? How about you get wiped off of this earth because I love you? It's Sodom and Gomorrah. But also remember, I said, what if God was one of us? So do y'all believe that God would come to earth, or God is on earth, or a Messiah would be sent to earth, or do y'all believe any of that? Because if you believe that, and you also believe that, we're in Revelations or end of days or time, the nigga already around here. Take it how it resonates. Well, the other part is this. What if it wasn't a nigga? And I don't mean in color, because all y'all niggas to me, white, black, Puerto Rican, da 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 da. If you act like you act, then I'm saying nigga, I'm talking to everybody. This is where the distinction comes in, because everybody wants to make a separation, but I'm talking to all y'all. I'm talking to the collective. If the universe was sent exactly what it was necessary and needed, and it was a female, y'all would try to cut out her body parts. Y'all trying to hold her from medical da 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 da. If it was it don't matter what it is. It don't matter what it is. If God was already walking this earth, and God is already walking this earth, God is walking this earth already in everybody, in the collective. But God himself could come here and sit on this desk and say whatever it is that would need to be said to y'all, and y'all would do the most unthinkable, or at least try to do the most unthinkable. So what does that say about humanity? That's the biggest question. Because do you believe it? And if you do believe it, then know that if everything is playing out right now, the entity, the being, the energy is already here. And I already said, to me, I would never choose a man. And the reason why I would never choose a man, y'all are easily manipulated, easily swayed, easily charmed, easily led astray. I don't watch grown men that, are religious, is what they claim, say marriage is their key, marriage is and mind you, somebody listening. Ain't nobody asked them nothing but my phone rotating. Y'all heard that beep? It was the Siri being activated. And my Siri, RJ, can you turn this off? Because I don't know why that even started coming on. I've never had Siri activated on my phone. But all of a sudden, it's turning on.
You keep saying it.
Saying what?
Siri.
I didn't say Siri.
You can activate it by saying that.
I ain't said Siri, though.
It's certain.
It's just starting to rotate like it's listening.
Sometimes certain words can activate it too. Like stuff.
I don't like that. I don't like. Yeah, off. Disconnect them. So, dark side of 4725. 4, blocked. I told y'all I came here to push the button for y'all, and it kicked itself off. Something turned it off. Although we got back in under the same premises of everything that was already programmed. It was divinely programmed already. So we were supposed to be here at 8:15 to make sure that the message went the way it needed to go, but somehow it glitched, kicked us off, and we had to re-enter, okay? Anyway, so blocked. Rigid control issues, fear of change, clinging to old structures that no longer serve you. You may feel trapped in routines or environments that are draining your soul. 7, shadow. Isolation, overthinking, spiritual disconnection, or arrogance about knowing it all. Instead of trusting divine guidance, you may be trying to figure everything out logically and exhausting yourself. Didn't I tell y'all the brain will protect the human? There's supernatural things happening right now that we may not even believe, fathom, even when you see it. So recently, today, and so I'm gonna just tell y'all, but I don't know, because I gotta go look at whatever's happening. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm gonna just give you the saying and what happened and go from there. I have seen one of the things, but I thought it was a joke. Clearly it's not a joke. So apparently things have been falling out of the sky. Meteorites. Thank you, Anna. meteorites or something to that nature, stones, rocks, something falling out of the sky. Y'all, let me fix this thing real quick. So what ended up happening is somebody found them, and apparently this is one of the YouTubers, bloggers or something. They found one, they took it to get it tested. Apparently, last night a distress call, and I'm not sure, I think they said last night, so it could have been another time, so don't quote me on this. Apparently a distress call, the birds are back, y'all. A distress call went out from this content creator, and he tells everybody to save this messages. Save everything that's going across. Thank you, guys. Save everything that's happening because they know they're going to delete it. All right. I don't know who that is. I'm going to go look it up. I did repost it. Now, the thing that I saw the other day was, and I didn't realize that this was connected to the other thing, this man had this little, it looked like a little, like, say if it was this or something, but it was all black like a blob. And I saw it the first day, but somehow he came back. It looked like it had grown and it was bigger. Apparently, these things have been falling out of the sky and now they're growing. All right, so I swiped because I don't know what they're talking about. The next thing was a baby that is about 1 or 2 saying, the motherfuckers outside, they trying to get us. The parents are laughing about the baby cussing, but the thing that rings in my brain is the baby is saying they're outside and they're trying to get him. But mind you, they just told me that something else was outside that was trying to get somebody. So I don't know what that is, but just be mindful of it. The brain will coddle you. Y'all grown-ass warrior men that, you know, are not. Because y'all going to run probably before the females. And mind you, if I really told y'all some shit that I heard, like, I ain't going to do it, though. The shadow, people pleasing, imbalancing, fear of conflict, dependency on others' approval. Also being afraid because if you get called and you're not saying anything, you got called to say something, you got called to teach, you got called to be a student, you got called, divine said da 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 da, you didn't listen, you didn't hear, or you heard and you didn't do it. So then we go into 5, chaos, recklessness, impulsive choices, or running from responsibility. I just already said that. Big changes might be happening, but without grounding, they can spiral into instability. The man kept repeating grounding and meditation. I don't know why this man kept repeating that. Grounding and meditation. Now, if he kept repeating it and then the number goes into 427, it made me think spiritually there's a message that they're saying it needs to be tapped into a little bit further. I need you to get in front of us. Bring it on in. It needs to be some type of prayer. It needs to be some type of something, but I need you to get into them higher realms because it's something that's up there that they can't send in a way where, because, you know, everybody can pick messages out of the heavens because once it gets sent, it goes out. But something has a higher classification, a higher, like your what you call that, your security clearance got to be a little bit higher, and I need you to come up here. Bet. All right. Overall, if you resist the necessary changes or try to control everything, chaos will keep circling. You can't grow while clinging to what's crumbling. This is a warning to you. Do not burn yourself out pushing through with no balance. I need you to balance everything out. I need you to balance the shadow and the dark, because everybody's going to say, oh, you can't live with, you got to crush your ego, you got to, and I tell y'all all the time, everything is alive and well. Everything that God gave me is alive and well, and it's going to be alive and well. You want to know why? Because again, if God sent, y'all heard it. Mind you, all the birds are right there triggering the system. When God sends you to a place, you need to be ready to go. If God sends you into hell, be ready to go. Do not ignore your spiritual guidance out of fear. Because who the fuck want to go to hell? Like, I thought this was enough. This is it. Staying in old patterns that block your evolution. All right. So instead, this number urges you to pause, realign, and consciously choose growth over comfort. All right. So it's very uncomfortable for me to ask anybody to do any fucking thing, right? So, excuse me, out of the mouths of babes. Confirmation. So what ends up happening is I'm having a conversation with, somebody doing some spiritual guidance, some spiritual teaching, and not for nothing, I'm always training. Your perspective is what changes everything for you. And remember, I told y'all the glass is either half empty or half full. I don't got no glass. Half empty or half full, right? Oh, mind y'all, this was sitting there, just so y'all know. This was also in the video. Sitting on the side. It's coffee beans. Use that, take that information and use it how you will, okay? But that's what's also in the video. It's still sitting here. But mind you, they do this to reset, Take it how it resonates. It's so many things that can be done. So many things that help. I drink coffee, when I want to clear everything out also. So detox and things of that nature is also good. Why did I need to go see what was happening on the other side? Because it was important to make sure. Now, he showed up in double energy. This is being given in double energy. So it's balanced, but still it could go either way. Because what I said was, if I go over here and do it, something else, I'm a be doing it to the best of my ability. So what other people will look at and say, oh, that's not godly, this, that, and the third, da, 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 da. But God got his own team that he sends. It's not about what you deem to be, because your judgment is not necessary, okay? Now, it runs into this other thing where, do you know what a lot of people, their perspective is about, like, crowdfunding, things of that nature. And you can take this however you want to. It's with everything else and everybody else. People give to what they want to give to, right? And I'm going to tell you how this actually, some of the other stuff even came about. Because I wouldn't necessarily think that, or thought to have asked the universe, I want to pay off my house. I want to pay off my house right now in full. Mind you, the other thing, because transparency, my house, to pay it off, is $110,000. When I created the GoFundMe yesterday, it started off as $8,000. It says it's $8,000 or something. That's not what's there. The reason why I don't know what their reasoning is, but from what I saw, it says that they started at this because, they'll increase it as it go along. But one of my things is it has to be transparent. But I love you, because in exercising my free will, I literally went through every word, the verbiage, and everything to make sure that I followed karmic laws and karmic rules, to make sure that I didn't, enter into anybody else's space or take anything that I wasn't supposed to take from anybody else, and whatever is given is just done the way it's supposed to be, right? So, okay, we're using our free will now, but it came from a child. So I was on one of the platforms the other day, and mind you, I'm gonna just say it how I said it. That I was on the white side of TikTok. So I'm gonna post a video and I'm gonna show y'all. I was on the white side of TikTok, right? And on the white side of TikTok, because there is a white side and a black side, just in case y'all know. It may sound strange, but it's weird. And like I said, I love everybody that loves me. I don't give a damn about your color, creed, none of the above. How can I be mad at something that I had? If I can create life and the life that I create is everybody, I love y'all because I love y'all. All right. And if you hate me, that's your problem. I don't harbor that. We'll just stay away from each other and, call it a day. That's your problem. Anyway, I was on the white side of TikTok, and over on the white side of TikTok, there's a little girl that was walking past a house, a rancher house, and she saw it, and she said, I want it. So she told her dad, I want this house. That would be like the equivalent of me going to God, and some people will say that's not your dad. That they don't call God children. They don't think that God has children. You believe that if you want to. That's not my problem, right? I believe God has children, right? And so the dad told the little girl that if you can get because the little girl told the dad, like, that's only like $1 from da 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 this many people, right? Whatever, right? So the dad told the daughter that if you can get this many people to send you money for this house, we can buy you the house. So the little girl does it. All right, this may also be a lesson in privilege as well, because how many black kids running around here can say that I seen a house and I want it, and then get online and tell 130,000 different strangers to send them whatever for their dad to be able to go and purchase a house. Now, mind you, this is also a child being given a house because they said they wanted it. Okay. So the universe saying, why you didn't ask? Why you not exercising your free will the way you should? Because all you had to do was ask. And then maybe it might not be that easy because she is a little white little girl, right? I'm a black grown woman. Everybody's gonna say, oh, she's trying to da 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 da. It don't matter what the fuck they trying to say. So then here we go to this. Because are y'all utilizing y'all free will? Are y'all asking the universe? You done put into the system. Mind you, I worked in the system. Mind you, I disability trying to act like they want to hold me up in this system that I put my money into. So the universe said, I got something for you. Here we go. Mind you, collecting tea, like all the above. And send it to everybody because they're going to have something to say. But guess what? Because y'all know what I noticed, and this was the weirdest thing. This has been a lesson. Like, they're trying to literally take me back down to ground one to show me the people that you claim to be your people are not your people. All skin folk is not kinfolk. That's a real thing. But not knocking my people for nothing, because the people that show up and the people is good, they said the gang's all here. They might not look like you. They may. We don't know. But we not judging. So I'm putting this out into the world. I've created a GoFundMe to pay off my house in full, to claim complete freedom, peace, and stability in my life. This isn't about asking or pleading. This is co-creating a miracle with those whose energy, faith, and intention align with mine. I'm exercising my free will in all directions, manifesting, creating, and moving in alignment with my highest path. Some will support financially, some will throw love, some through love, some by simply holding space. All of it seen, all of it felt, all of it appreciated. To those who have thoughts or opinions but won't act or don't have the means to participate, take it how it resonates. Your judgment cannot touch my life, the life that I am building. I rise, I thrive, I live fully, freely, and abundantly. I live better than you could ever imagine. When the final payment is made, my house will be fully mine, and the freedom I've been manifesting will be fully realized. Now this is what, realize, now this was always mine to claim. So just be mindful that, who said you couldn't have it? To anyone who donates, thank you. Your energy, your faith, your action matters beyond measure. To everyone else, observe, learn, and remember, free will is sacred, and I'm using mine fully, intentionally, and unapologetically, right? Okay. So we started speaking to the universe, and all of a sudden the universe really just started showing up. And mind you, I've been speaking to the universe, but this timeline is producing. This timeline is giving. This timeline is showing up and showing out. So then on the other side of that, I realized, because when they was telling me to share this, I started going down my family, my messenger, right, to everybody, because I said I was going to share it to everybody, right? Because what, not for nothing, the worst thing that anybody could say is no. The worst thing anybody, mind you, they don't even got to tell me no. They can send it to anybody. They can talk about it to whoever, da 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 da. But once it's done, and once the mission is completed, and it happens, you know what everybody's going to say? Why didn't I do it? A lot of us don't get the help or the things that we need, and mind you, the help in this, because if I don't have to worry about paying my mortgage, because like I said to everybody else, what happened is, as when I first moved in here, my mortgage payment was $900 with taxes and insurance, which is a lot of people are going through. So if you listening and this is familiar to you because you have stuff, car insurance, home and owner's insurance, medical insurance, a lot of people don't have medical insurance because of what's happening, but a lot of people do. The other thing is, it showed me another thing. Everybody's not living the same timeline. Everybody's not living the broke ass, this is da 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 timeline. Just know that. Because you're balanced, because I'm balanced, I see amazing things are happening in the world. People are doing things. People are living their life. People are growing and flourishing on this timeline, in this timeline, in this era. So depending upon...
Hey, Mom.
How you doing?
I'm good. You all right?
I'm amazing. How are you, son?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, okay. So good. Okay. Mind you, I didn't hang up. The universe hung up. I was getting ready to tell them that I was online, and then all of a sudden it hung up. Let me tell him I'm on live. But mind you, it's blocking. I'm watching him call me right now. My phone is not ringing. That is crazy. Okay, so I was getting ready to let you know that I was on. I didn't hang up. The phone hung up.
Okay.
But I was getting ready to text you and tell you that I'm actually live.
Okay.
So, do you need me to call you back?
Yeah, you can call me back.
Okay, I love you. I'll talk to you in a minute.
I love you too.
Bye. All right, that's my godson. So everybody's not having the same timeline because again, in the little girl's chat, everybody's turned up, right? So anyway, so the next thing was, after that happened, the videos, was happening, and mind you, everything is playing out in my brain because I didn't do it. I didn't do it. This is the universe instructing and telling me what to do. So the first one, you can see, I'm clearly I'm not comfortable with this because, like, I was taught to be, independent. You do these things, but mind you, independently taken care of by, a grown ass man, or, a situation, because that's the way it's supposed to be. I'm old school. I like that, and but I also like to be able to take care of myself. So the first video that goes up, you can tell I'm basically saying, because I'm trying to still wrap my brain around the universe telling me you're not exercising your free will the way that I done already told you can. You don't have those blockages. You're fine. Nothing is happening to you. I'm not behind on no bills or none of that. Everything is paid for. So that don't mean nothing. You're not utilizing your free will because you worried about a month-to-month thing when you could have it paid in full. Okay. So I'm very hesitant because I'm making sure of my words on what I'm saying here. But then I start to explain to y'all in the next videos how it, happened, why this is even here. Because apparently this is where we are. Now, if you have been here, and I told y'all, the people in my chat, a lot of y'all have been here, y'all should be running almost a similar situation. If you're not, it's because somebody or you haven't done something that the universe was telling you. All right. So then the next video, y'all haven't seen it yet probably, but I think one side of my platform has seen it because I haven't posted it. I said I wanted to talk to the white people. I want to talk to the white people who like black people, who love black people, who grew up around black people, because I have a question, right? The question is something simple, and it might have been stupid. Can you comment, like, and share this? You want to know why? Because as I was going down and I was, sending stuff and I was letting people know, it say my GoFundMe said home sweet home, right? This is what it says: home sweet home, a journey to freedom, right? But why it say $8,000 goal, but that's not what it is. That's a GoFundMe thing. I'm going down here and it says these are, I'm not gonna say nobody's name, but every person. I'm going down almost to 100 people, right? Because my Facebook has over 5,000. I don't know. I think I might be at 7,000 or something friends, right? So I'm going, and I swear it kept popping up the same people. But what it was doing was, and y'all could, this is, take it how it resonates. Everybody that's here is somebody that I know personally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can probably count to 1,000. I know every single one of them personally, okay? Because I know all of them. They come from either family, friends, da 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 da. I know every single one of them, up to 1,000 people. I was trying to get beyond the 1,000 people, right? Because fuck y'all, I already know y'all look at my shit all the time. Y'all not gonna do nothing. But I want to talk to the people who this, because they already told me the people who gonna help me ain't gonna be the ones that look like me. And mind you, or they might, some of them, but those will be people that I haven't been familiar with. They will be, like me, but they won't be people that I know that is here, right? So it's weird because then the universe said, because I'm trying to skip them, the universe said, no, send it to them. It would not let me go past them, right? So send it to them. But I did this before I did the other video. So then the other video shows up and it says, I want to talk to the white people, the people who da-da-da-da-this, because y'all are people who don't know me, but y'all are people who the universe, y'all don't have nothing in y'all system that says, I'm going to be jealous when this person pays off their house. No, because this is shit y'all do on a normal basis. But mind y'all, the universe is telling me, expand your mind. Go beyond the things, because you come from this. Remember, I told you, it's so much more. If you only know this because you've been conditioned to know this, mind you, it is, you stay away from certain this, that, and the third because da-da-da-da-da, whatever it is. And not for nothing, some of it may be true, some of it may not be, okay? The point of it is as I start to do it, this is where I already know the phone calls got made. Did you see da-da-da-da-da? But mind you, the universe is teaching me not to give a fuck what nobody think. Because at the end of the day, do you know what people think after you prove them wrong or you showed them that the universe is actually, mind you, it may not even come from that. Because again, be mindful of being rigid and things of that nature. Just because that happened, it may just be a single donor. It may be 5 donors. It may be, I don't know. It may come from a whole different direction. The point of it is why are you not utilizing your free will? Why are you afraid to do something that the universe has told you to do? You don't want to stand up and be a teacher because you're afraid of what XYZ is going to say. This is not what you was taught. This is not, what is normal or you're used to or what they're used to. And a lot of people are so worried about what will be said in the process, but what's going to happen, what's going to be said when it's all said and done. These people ain't got a heaven or a hell or nothing to put you in. Some people don't know whether or not they coming or going. You have been blessed with a gift. You don't need to be bogged down by the thoughts or demeanors or behaviors of people who have nothing to do with your journey. Nothing to do with your journey. Other than, remember I said people are on assignment. Conditioning. A lot of us don't step out of or, step into the real life that we should be having because of the fact that we're afraid how we're going to be looked at. We're afraid of being judged by people who won't help you no way. So this could be where you're being called to step outside of that particular, I hear the word functionality. I don't know what that really means. I know function in the way, let me see what functionality, because I would like to be on the same page. So I'm going to go, and my computer's still fucking slow as hell. I don't know what's happening with that. But anyway, I need to talk to people who will do such and such. And because I made a statement in there, I said, the likes, comments, and shares on this is going to be, from my own people are going to be minimal because they would be afraid that I would get it. They rather be able to talk about me in a way that, mind you, none of them should have nothing really even to talk about, because if we probably check the, da-da-da-da-da, you ain't got nothing really to be discussing or talking about. You should be really trying to work on your life. That's what a lot of people, but they won't take that and run with it. On another note, the world tried to tame you, to label you, to make you small, but you are the ocean. If the universe is trying to help you in a way where you get into a better position so you can help more people, I asked y'all the other day, will you allow the universe to help you? And a lot of y'all, did y'all ever answer the question? Because will you allow the universe to help you? And if the universe, again, sends you to hell, are you going to go? Will you go? Or will you be scared to go? If the universe tells you to step outside of your comfort zone and do this, will you be afraid of what people will say? So we have, how do I manifest my dreams, as a question. That was one of the spiritual questions. Now, everybody could have a potentially different answer, here or there. I posted one of a comment in there. So now let me look at this poll question. So how many of y'all accidentally hit the wrong button? Because it say no for 24%. We already know Athena is one of those percentages. How many of y'all hit the wrong button because you was moving too fast and you didn't pay attention to the ordering, or you just automatically thought that the position of where the yes and no was at and hit the wrong button? And at least Athena was honest, because a lot of people won't even be honest that they made a mistake. But you're not hurting nobody but yourself. Because my thoughts and my opinions have nothing to do with whether or not do you trust the universe to bring you exactly what you need. The answer may be no. Somebody may say no. Because some people, I know one in particular, and I can mention this person, but they say all the time, like, I did that. They'll say that I did that work. That God ain't have nothing to do with it. Da 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 da. This, that, and the third. That's what they say. Me, I'm on the other side of that. That a lot of the shit that I do, God be in it. God has to be in it, because otherwise I can't make a move. I can't make a move. So even stepping out there and just thinking, okay, I want to pay my house off right now, out of the mouths of babes, because a child literally showed me, like, why you didn't ask for that. You asking to be able to do this, that, or third, yada, yada, yada. But meanwhile, why you didn't ask for your deed? If you're already, the universe is already aligning people, places, and things to make sure you are able to work in the capacity that you are necessary, you are needed, giving you the keys and the tools and everything else to make sure that you don't have to focus on this. You can focus on the healing part. You can focus on the teaching part. We take that out of the way, so then you're not doing, in this direction. That's already taken care of. You're secure in that. That allows you to focus more on, building, helping, expanding, bringing more people out of that darkness. So I need you to be in position to where you can help better. If you're not doing this, it helps you, help us. And meanwhile, be mindful. I'm not asking for nothing that don't already belong to me. So, not for nothing, the question was, can you help share? If you don't have it to do, everybody has a part to play. And it's not even just about, like that. It was about the whole entire message. But I'm giving you my message because if you're new here, this is how I kind of bring it full circle. I don't ever like, really tapping into anybody else's energy. But if we're walking like this, then that means the energy is being given the same. And if I can give you the story, that may be somebody that necessarily needs a car. And you need a car to get from point A to point B. But also that car does so much more because it gets you to be able to discuss and talk to, it puts you in on the road to where God is sending you to be able to, do the things that you do need to do, to teach, to study, to help. And you're afraid to ask because you already know, like, people are going to talk about it and this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. The people that are immediate, what you don't be afraid to call on brothers and sisters and other help in different areas. Just because they not the same color as you, same ethnicity as you, none of that does not mean that they're not still a brother or sister in arms to help. And that's spiritually. That's 3D. That's otherworldly. Because y'all, I love y'all. My group of people, I love y'all. Y'all have been here and y'all have been, even if sometimes you set it out and you listen from the sidelines, when people are needing help, y'all come in here, y'all talk, y'all answer questions for people, y'all make sure that y'all presence is felt and known, because energetically their presence is still being felt and known. And I went from being told to ask for my collective, to ask for my soul tribe, to starting to be able to clearly see which direction and who is who and what is what. I have a connection to a woman, a white lady, mind you, that came from this channel, that lives in rural middle of bubblefuck USA, that gave me a free open, if you ever need to, you bring your ass here. I mean, I have family that would, of course, but damn, y'all, the ducks have showed up. Hold up. I got to take y'all outside. Well, I hope we don't scare them. Okay, let me see. All right, so one at a time. Y'all getting ready to be released. All right, y'all hold on. I'm going to take y'all field trip. Can y'all see? Let me see. Let me wipe off. Because if I open the door, they might fucking run. Can y'all see them? Oh, that side of my camera's fucked up. Hold on, let me turn y'all this way. Because that side shakes for some reason. Y'all see him? Alright, let's see. I can see if y'all can see him good. Alright, yep, y'all can see him. Y'all got a good view. Let me see. Y'all, the fucking ducks have showed up. Alright. Twitch, y'all next. What are they eating, y'all? Twitch, can you see him? Twitch, can you see them? Let me see. Let me see if y'all can see them. Instagram, hold on. I mean, TikTok, I'll be with y'all in 1 minute. I'm trying to make sure everybody can see. They got a bird's eye view. Y'all got a bird's eye view. Birds of a feather flock together, y'all. They said the gang's all here. Good spirits. Alright, let's see. Twitch, what you seeing right now? I know fucking thing sees them. Hold on, TikTok, I got y'all. Transfer y'all too. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Twitch, what can y'all see? That is crazy. And I wonder if it's more in front of the bushes. Alright, TikTok, let me get y'all set up because I don't know if Twitch can see or not, but their camera's taking too long to show up. Alright, let me see. TikTok, can y'all see? Alright, I hope everybody can see. Y'all on a little field trip right now looking at the ducks. Let me see how many people can see what. Yeah, they all in the front yard, all in the front other side of the trees where y'all can't see yet. Twitch, why is y'all taking so long? Alright, Twitch, where y'all at? Let me see what y'all can see. TikTok, 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 TikTok.
I would love to hear your opinions in the comments below. And if we scroll down.
Girl, shut the hell up. Alright, why am I not able to see? Let me see. Stream manager. Alright, let me see. Alright, I think everybody got a great view. Y'all hear them, they ringing the bells and whatnot. That they're hitting my security system is beaming off because there's so many of them out there, y'all. It don't make no sense. Oh, Twitch, you got a good view. Twitch can see underneath the thing and everything. All right, so TikTok, let me see what view y'all got. Skip. All right, yeah, Twitch got an excellent view. They can see underneath everything. Why are you doing that? Excuse me. What the fuck is happening? Alright, TikTok, I'm not so sure about your view. I think you should be able to see it, but let me see. Let me sign out and go to another thing. My Spirit Light Worker channel, I can go from there. But anyway. What is up with the phone? Yo, all of a sudden my phone is jammed up. Alright, y'all, it has begun. Alright, I don't know. I can't switch out, so I don't know what they're seeing. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all got the gist of what's happening and what's taking place. I can leave y'all there for a minute if y'all like to stay there. But this message is kind of signed, sealed, and delivered. You are the ocean. You are vast. Do not allow anybody to keep you small. Don't allow a motherfucker to think if you want to start a business and you know you want a 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure business, and some people will be telling you that it's not feasible for you. Do that. Mind you, I just watched a girl also that was into. She made some period pants, and she said that the industry is big and huge, and the amount of money that she can make is outstanding, but the amount of money that it took for her to get her from point A to point B was a lot because it's a white male dominated area. And um either way, long story short, she finally got her patent, she finally got everything that she needed, and now there is a young black woman in the industry of something that has never been done or created before. There's a whole lot of stuff right now that looks like you can't, but guess what, you can and you will. You just have to know that whatever is being said, don't let people speak ill over top of you. Be mindful of your goals and the things that you wish to accomplish and complete. And maybe that might be also a thing of making sure that you're very clear and um, concise. I think the word precise, or however, make sure that you know. All right, that you are way more than what the world or the people in the world try to limit you as. So don't let anybody make you think that you can't do something or get something done. So I love y'all, and again, I'll leave y'all there for a minute if y'all wish to stay, because all the platforms are up there. And do y'all see how, like, my porch is peaceful? Like, I love where I live. And so why should it not be paid in full? It should be paid in full. So if you can help, please do so. If you feel led to, please do so. But only do it if you are led, because that's how I want it to be done. It's God's house. And so God will send the people that, you know. And mind you, the very first time that I bought this house, and y'all that have been here already know that, the very first picture of my house that went up in 2015 when I purchased it, it's right on my Instagram still there. It says God's house. I didn't do this. God did it. I'm just the vessel that He allowed to be able to live in it and be blessed by it. Amen. Thank you, Majestic Grace. Period. So everything's there. If you choose to, here it is. Also, again, I'll put it there. And again, only if you feel led to, because that's how this thing is being done. Y'all look at that. Oh my God. Do y'all see what they're doing? I ain't gonna lie to you, but that is why it smelled like shit out there the other day. Y'all still see them? Y'all still got a view. Yeah, exactly, Majestic Grace. That's why I'm like, why are they lined up like that? I still see one on y'all screen, but most of them are in the front. I think Twitch probably can see them. Y'all can only see one. They just out there living. Yo, I don't know what's happening. My computer is running crazy. And y'all, that's crazy because normally it's deer, it's been a raccoon, it's been cats, but this is the very first time that they have all been down here like that. You was a little late, ma'am. They been outside. Hey, don't do that. I want to know what they eating. Are they just eating grass? Cause what the hell is out there? And they all big and shit. I wonder if they'll leave if I go out there. What y'all think? Do the ducks like bread? I don't want to get pecked though by none. You ain't going. You can try to eat them. They'll eat you because you little. She don't know what she doing. This bitch just giving it out. No, you stay in here. Go upstairs. Go. I don't want you going outside. No. You can't go. You cannot go, ma'am. Oh, they look like they waiting for some more. I don't got no more. Oh. Y'all, they fighting? Damn. No barking. Oh, look how he look. How he's just waiting. You looking for me? Y'all, and then it be herds of deer in the front yard, like a lot of them. I don't know where they come from, but they normally be out there too. I guess I ain't gotta go cut the grass today. They look like they just eating everything. Yo, what do ducks eat? Are they eating bugs or are they eating grass? Nope, 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 nope. Don't do that. It's okay. 7. Come here, 7. Where you at? Come here. Come here, little lady. Come on, hop up. Come on. Come on, big girl. Come on. You can get all the love. You can go where you scared about the ducks, okay? Be alright. Them things look big, y'all. This is why I need to put that trail camera outside on that tree. And then that way we can see more of that, because there's a lot of stuff that be happening in my yard, and just nature be doing its own thing. So I love y'all, and I will see y'all soon. All right, 7, you going to get. All right, y'all. We back. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and hopefully y'all enjoyed the ducks, the mighty ducks. But they just showed up out of nowhere, so I'm gonna look them up and see what it means. All right, and call it a day.